Good morning. My name is Chama and this is The Frame. It's a brand new week and I'm excited to bring you stories that made the headlines last week and stories which we think will set the trend for discussion today and for the rest of the week. We start with politics. President Goodluck Jonathan and Governor Rotimi Amaechi of Rivers State have had their aides embroiled in a war of words last week. While the aides to Mr. President say that Governor Amaechi is a product of his own agenda and ambition, and his claims to victimization from the presidency are frivolous, malicious, and most of all false, Governor Amaechi's handlers say the aides to Mr. President have added no value whatsoever to that office. If only these aides would sit back, talk less, and actually do some work for their principals. We watched that story unfold this week. Still on politics, Governor Godswill Akpabio of Akwa Ibom State has said that his people have called on him to seek one of the senatorial seats in the 2015 elections. And I wonder, how do people in a community call on someone to seek elective office? How is that done? Because I'd like to be called sometime. I'd also like to know if the governor will have access to the grants, hospitality, and donations budget he currently has access to. I ask this because the governor has recently been criticized heavily for giving away 6 million naira as lunch money to the state chairman of the People's Democratic Party during the PDP South-South convention. A vast story we will have our eyes on this week. In more interesting news, 16 ex-Niger Delta militants have graduated and completed their studies as commercial pilots from a flying school in South Africa. While we keep mum on our thoughts on amnesty and pardons, we're excited for these men and we truly wish them well. Other stories Why Niger 2015 will be covering today and for the rest of the week will be the arrest and detention of Mr. Cyriacus Njoku, a People's Democratic Party member who was arrested last week and detained in Suleja prison on charges of rape. He's been denied access to his lawyer and his family, and we hope for a speedy resolution to that matter this week. He's been arraigned in court, but we hope for a speedy resolution and, of course, the ability for him to see his family and his lawyer this week. Another story on the front burner for this week will be Boko Haram and amnesty. Who is granting who amnesty? Is it the country, is it the president and the country granting Boko Haram amnesty, or is it Boko Haram granting the country and Mr. President amnesty? Find out these and many more on Why Niger 2015 today. And whatever you do today and for the rest of the week, be resourceful, be fruitful, and please be safe. My name is Choma, and this is The Frame.